Ooh, hello everybody. Wait. Oh, boring. Never mind. Flop. I got the notification of a Dreamlight Valley tweet right as the music was stopping, in case anybody is curious. It says a tale as old as time is ready to bloom anew. Okay, that's cute. That got me excited, but the little video is literally just the content roadmap that we've seen since I don't know, May or something like that. The image of the room with the candelabra and the clock. So nothing new, unfortunately. What a letdown. Hi Alexis. Hello Anthony. How's everybody doing today? We are back with Tales of the Shire. Listen, this might be a long one. I might have taken a little chomp that's bigger than I can chew, but we'll see. I'm trying to finish the rest of spring today, which would mean that we've officially finished a full year in Tales of the Shire. An accomplishment. That's my goal. We'll see how it actually pans out. Okay. I am going to, I believe, get rid of those two planter boxes. My goal is to get rid of planter boxes that only hold a day's worth of water, like that one and that one. Okay. Let me stash you. Let me stash you. Beautiful. You're in winter right now and it's so beautiful in game. Winter is really pretty in this game. I feel like all of the seasons look good. Maybe spring is my favorite. I do like the pink on the trees, but it's hard to pick. Which one's the best one? Grab all of these. I also don't really remember what we're doing. Also, it's so hot in here. I might have to leave and blast my AC. You love how you don't have to water your plants in winter? I think it's only if it's snowing, right? I'm not 100% sure. I tended to water my plants pretty much daily, but I believe it's when it's snowing. Food items only. I'm paying attention, I promise. Get that out of here. Get her out of here. You and you and you and you. Stunning. How am I doing today? I'm doing well. My sister is also doing okay. Thank you for asking. She's feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. And this has nothing to do with her actual physical health, but it is what we were talking about before stream. New Wicked posters were just shared today. Oh, they look so good. I think these might be my favorite posters so far. I don't actually have any Wicked movie prints or anything like that. The only thing I have is a little, well, I guess it's kind of a print. I don't know. It's like a small little poster thing they were giving out when they re-released Wicked in theaters and premiered the For Good trailer. I do have that, but I don't even have it hanging. I need a Wicked poster. I also have no space for it. The only things I really have hanging are Critical Role posters. Well, not even posters. Well, yeah, posters and prints. Okay. You can also leave. Anything else? You haven't seen them? Look them up. They look so good. Mrs. Marissa, hello. Thank you for stopping by and lurking. I appreciate you. Okay. Grab these flowers. Gotta go and sell them. Oh, yes. Stunning. Let me put away this food before I go sell this stuff. And then we'll keep it pushing. I am probably going to need to sell some of this stuff at some point. 481 out of 500 is a little bit terrifying. They are stunning, right? Aren't they? Oh my goodness. They're my favorite. I love the new looks for the girls of Wicked. I think they look beautiful. Their costumes gorgeous, makeup gorgeous. The Bywater Festival has started. Everyone's already here, including the tall fellow that looks a bit like Gandalf. Make sure to bring that pie. See you. Wait, I was supposed to make a pie? Okay. It seems as though I forgot to invite people for a meal today. My backpack is full. How unfortunate. Okay. Skip down to the shop to sell my flowers. Hopefully... wait, this is so bad. This is so bad. What kind of a pie did I need? I need to go back home. It says meet Gandalf at the Bywater Festival. I think if I go into the main town area, it's going to start the festival. I guess I need a pie. Oh, I need the Bywater dish, I think. Right? I was talking to Willow last stream, and we were trying to get a recipe that her forefather came up with or something. And it turned out we somehow coincidentally created the Bywater dish. And that's the dish that was his thing. So I think I need to make one of those. And that was Gandalf's favorite food, I believe. This is in alphabetical order, I believe. It might be under T for the Bywater dish, which is just truly diabolical. Yeah, the Bywater dish. Okay. Hi, Lucy. Hello. Wait, I do have the pie? I'm making another one. I'll use that. This actually probably doesn't have to be good quality, though. Sorry, Gandalf. I know you're you, but I'm not giving you my best ingredients, unfortunately. That up there. Put that in there. Oh, that is the dish I need. Okay, okay. All of this is looking fabulous. I'm glad I remembered that. I didn't have to consult my notes. There are no notes. I didn't have to consult the quest log. That was just off the top. Okay. We have the dish. Could have sworn I made it. Maybe I just sold it on accident. To the Bywater Festival. On this beautiful spring day. I am so happy it's officially autumn, and I need the place that I live to catch up with that. I would like autumnal weather, please and thank you. Good, everyone. Hello, Gandalf. I hope you enjoyed your meal. It was just as I remembered it. Thank you, Tinker. Something about Gandalf's face, I don't know how to explain it. He kind of looks like he would work in Santa's workshop. Thank you. This village is stronger now, stronger in love and fellowship and all the virtues that make better our world. I told you when we first met that we'd have some stories to share. Now, you must go and enjoy your festival. Thank you, Gandalf. I'll see you soon. Oh, okay. Talk to people. This morning when you went to work was the first day of the cold fall breeze. Oh, nice. Hello, Mr. Sandyman. Thank you for coming. Hello, good enough. This is quite a party. Everyone's really come together to get this done. Bywater's quite a place, isn't it? There's not many places that could do what we've done. It's nice to hear you say such good things about the village. I'll have to start calling you Farmer Cotton. What? Hello? Anyway, I don't know about that. Why don't you come over for dinner sometime? Well, we'd like to put on a meal for you. I do like a good apple pie. I'll bring some of my best flour with me. For free? Free? I didn't say that. We'll take it one step at a time. Okay. That's none of my business. It was lovely and cool today and sunny. Perfect for autumn. Oh, amazing. Hello, Hobson. Bless my bargains. It's my good friend Tinker Goodenough. How is your hobbit hole these days? Good. It feels more like a home than anywhere else I've lived. I'd expect some decorations of exceptional quality would make it even more special. I can see where this is going. I have something very special for you. The head of the great dragon Smog. Is it Smog? Smaug? Y'all, I've not watched the Hobbit movies. Not Smog. I think it's probably... What is it? Whatever. It's a dragon. That's the wolf's head that knocked out the Assessor. No, it's not. They just look similar. I helped make it. I added the sticks. You don't get a discount. I'll see you later, Hobson. All right. You're hoping to not leave the house today except to walk the dog, but the vet had accidentally dispensed 60 tablets instead of 6. Oh my goodness. That's a big difference. At your service, Tinker Goodenough. Are you enjoying the festival? When dwarves feast and sing, it is done in the halls of our fathers. But this is a celebration worthy of my people. It is a fine festival. It certainly is. See you soon. Okay. That person was halfway in the ground that was sitting, I think. And there was Mr. Noak standing in the middle of a pond, calm as you like. Don't mind me, he says. I'm just having a bath. And if you're thinking, this tale can't be true, ask Tinker. They were there. I certainly was. Did it happen like I said? It certainly did. Enjoy the festival, Tinker. Bye, Nora. Who wants to hear the tale of how Mr. Baggins escaped from the elves? Good chats, good chats. You just finished your play of the game? You can now just do friendship stuff. Oh, exciting. I actually don't really know where the game ends, but it might be around about here if I had to guess. So Tinker Goodenough and me went looking for the eye in the lake. We walked for ages. We crossed rivers. We went through the deepest, darkest parts of the wood. Tinker wanted to give up, but I said, no, we hobbits never give up. Isn't that right, Tinker? Honestly, I don't remember. Sure. Daisy was very brave. That's because I'm a took. We tooks are very adventurous. You should carry on with your tale. See you soon, Tinker. Wait, what? We're like, you keep talking, I'll leave. Had a marathon run up to the top of Pikes Peak this weekend and the runners got stuck in a snowstorm. Oh my goodness. Listen, I've been to Pikes Peak before. Not to the top of it, but I've been to Pikes Peak. Oh my goodness. I would love to go visit Colorado again. Hello, Mr. Noakes. Hello, Tinker. Hello, Marigold. Noakesy, not Noakesy. Noakesy was just telling me about how he used to call you newcomer. Strange to think that now you become part of the water, so to speak. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Noakes. It's been good to have the fishing club to run. I've enjoyed it, I have to say. I'm concerned about the fact that Noakes is at a festival just chilling with a deceased fish in his bag. Noakesy is going to teach me how to fish, aren't you? Well, yes, only if you want to, of course. Don't listen to him, Tinker. He's doing it so he can spend more time with me. What is going on here? I didn't say that, though of course I'd like to. Teach you to fish, that is.
Hey.
We'll see you later, Tinker. See you soon. Well, okay. Hello, Farmer Cotton. Hello, Rosie. Tinker, well, we're finally here. A Bywater Festival and everyone's taken part. Even Sandy Man. I was surprised, I have to say. He even complimented me on the size of my pumpkin. Is that an innuendo? And that's a fine pumpkin, Farmer Cotton. Not as fine as this one. You're right there, my girl. Any Farmer Cotton would be proud to grow that. Come to think of it, you and young Tom could become the next Farmer Cottons together. Well, we're getting closer. He started off saying that I think she couldn't be a Farmer Cotton because she's a girl, which is interesting. But young Tom doesn't want to be a farmer, I think. You can do the growing and young Tom can do the animals. You said I had to marry the next mayor of Mickle Delving. Yes, I did, but I didn't know you were so good at being a farmer. And maybe I will be Farmer Cotton, or maybe I won't. Just because I'm good at something doesn't mean it has to be my job. Maybe I just want to enjoy it. Wait, what? Am I the problem? I thought Rosie wanted to be Farmer Cotton. I thought the whole thing was she was upset that her dad wasn't... None of my business. That's very wise of you, Rosie. I just wish I knew how you did it. Then come up to Tinker's Garden and I'll show you. You'd be very welcome, Farmer Cotton. Goodbye, you two. All right, well. Gandalf. Are you enjoying the festival, Gandalf? Better than you know, Tinker. So nice to meet you, Mr. Gandalf. Let me introduce myself. I know who you are, Orlo Proudfoot. You are Bywater's fine new sheriff. Huh? You know about me? Huh? Of course I do. Thank you for inviting me to your festival. We got the idea from this other big fellow who was here a while back. He looked just like you. Oh. None of my business. I've heard there was a similarity. He was a bit taller, though. Was he now? Orlo is... You know, Orlo is also our postman. Well deserved, Orlo. But now I must say farewell. Really? But you've only just got here. And I've enjoyed every moment, but I have to travel east and cannot delay. I think your assessor is about to make a small speech. You should go and listen to him. But I do have one small gift for everyone. It will be here shortly. Keep your eyes open. Will we see you again? Probably when we least expect it. Goodbye, my friends. Okay, goodbye, I guess. Ask the assessor to make his announcement. Interesting. I came here to sell flowers. Assessor? You're that hobbit. Yes, of course. Good to see you. Oh no! Listen, I'm the only one who wasn't holding you captive in an inn. I feel like you should at least know my name. Are you announcing the result? Time for my announcement, if you're ready. I am. Very well. Gather round, everybody. I have an important thing to say. Hello, Mr. Assessor. We're all here. So you are, and that is as it should be. When I came to Bywater, something really struck me. Yeah, I'm sorry about the wolf's head. What struck me is how you all work together. I've been here longer than I expected. We made sure of it. Lily, there was no need. Because we didn't want you leaving before you felt better. And you helped me like you help each other. I do not think anyone could want more from a village of the Shire. Sadly, I must leave you, though I hope to return someday. We would love to see you again, wouldn't we? It depends on what he says next. I have two things to say. Firstly, thank you for taking such good care of me. But secondly, I have to give you my final judgment. Bywater is not part of Hobbiton. Bywater is officially its own village. Wonderful! There's a surprising lack of sounds of cheering and applauding.
Yay!
I'm so happy. Well done, brother. You did so much to make this happen, Nora. I'm very proud of you. You know what? I'm actually quite pleased. We did it, Tinker. We certainly did, Orlo. Oh, I have things. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Bywater Village. Goodbye, Assessor. Oh. That was really rude. I got a notification, like an achievement from Steam, but it didn't actually pop up. Look at the fireworks! Oh! Look at the fireworks. Is it time to talk about In the Heights? I don't know if we've talked about In the Heights on the channel before. Okay. Wait, that was the whole day? Well, slay, I suppose. 5 days left. We're just gonna keep it pushing then. I don't have to watch the things. I will go ahead and plan a shared meal for the Ivy Bush Inn with Lily, Neffy, Rosie, and young Tom. Send invites. Okay. Wait, I guess I can read letters too. What a festival. Sorry if the post was a bit slow this morning. I ate so much I could barely move. I'm hungry again now, though. Anyway, I spoke to Farmer Cotton earlier, and he told me to tell you to... What was it now? This hungry hobbit is too hungry to remember. Come and find me after breakfast. Okay. Good enough. I've got a problem with my princess. Orlo said you might know what to do. I don't like asking for things off people, but I'm desperate. If something happens to my princess, I can't even think about it. I don't know who Princess is. Farm life is all about helping each other through the unexpected, like not having room in your pack, but we can help out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to come back for those things. Because I don't have any space in my backpack. I can move that. Hi, Dominique. Hello. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Do I have some space for a couple of flowers? If I have some grown. Like this one. This one. This one. Okay, I'll take the carrots, fine. Fine, I guess. What else I can take? No, no. No, no. Oh. Okay, beautiful. Oh, I might have to forego the skipping, actually. It's kind of bothering my eyes today. Okay, just run then. Although it could be my chaotic movements of the camera. Possibly. Run, Tinker, run. I love how pretty it looks in the rain. I think I've mentioned that before. It looks so much... I don't know, maybe like more saturated, the sky? Maybe it just feels that way, contrasted with the grayish clouds. Whatever it is, I like it. Okay. Hello, my friend. Would you buy all of these things, please? Thank you kindly. I'd love to take that expensive beef. I think that's everything from you. Wait, is that the assessor? Oh no, that's Orlo. Why did I think that was the assessor? While I'm here though. Hey Orlo. Good to see you. How are ya? Tinker, have you seen Farmer Cotton recently? No. He said he had some thoughts he wanted to share with us. I'm seeing him now. Come along with me. Okay, well, I will do that after I go buy the things that I need to from Sandyman. I didn't come all this way for nothing. Grab this. I wonder how close I am to completing... I want to say collections, but that's not really what they are, but like having obtained every item in the game, you know? What do you have for sale today? Flour, thank you. Oats, thank you. And also, I got your letter. Good enough, good. I'm a bit... It's my princess, see? She's not right. Who's your princess? Let me take you to her. Okay. Is this a horse? That's one sad looking horse. Yeah, your princess is a horse? What else does she look like? A chicken? Don't you listen to him, princess. Proudfoot here said you knew all about horses. No, I didn't. I just said that Tinker here used to work at the Prancing Pony. Do you think my princess will ever prance again? I've never seen him so upset. I don't know a single thing about horses. I have no idea what the problem is. But I tell you who could help. Delphi. That silly girl. Great. This is what's wrong with Bywater. I need help and all I get is a weirdo, a half-wit, and a clueless outsider. Wait, which one am I? Or are all three of those Delphi? Am I the clueless outsider? And Orlos the half-wit and Delphi's a weirdo? Sorry about that. Goodbye. You're right, Tinker. There's no point trying to help those that can't be helped. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Did I hear that right? Did you say sorry? You want me to say it again? You'd better not. You might hurt yourself. I reckon Delphi's been a bit different lately since she had a chat with that fellow with the beard. Just do what you can to help my princess. Come on, Tinker. Let's find Delphi. Okay, I have other things to do. Like talking to Farmer Where am I? Oh, okay. The same place that I was before. I've just never actually been into that part with the horse, I guess. It's confusing. Farmer Cotton first. Home. Drop some stuff. Take care of my garden the rest of the way. Make it happen. You wanted to talk? Yes, let's go somewhere a bit nicer. Okay. Look at that view. My old dad used to take me up here. Never forget this, he used to say. I was only young. I didn't really know what he meant, but now I do. What does it mean? That this is beautiful, and that beauty and kindness and fellowship are things we should hold close. And fight to keep if we have to. You're right, Farmer Cotton, if we have to. Anthony, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to the community. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. Oh, look at Aja. What a cutie. Thank you. And welcome to the new channel members. Make sure to say thanks to Anthony and check out your membership benefits so you don't miss out on anything. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your generosity and your kindness. So I was talking to that assessor fellow before he headed off. I asked him, is Bywater the best village in the Shire now? And he says to me, no. What did you say? I asked him why straightway. What did he say? Seems we need to make our clubs the very best they can be. All of them? There's only 4, Orlo. It's not that hard, but that's not all. Fellowship is the heart of the Shire, he said. The best villages are the ones where you're good friends with everyone. What, even Sandyman? That, I'll allow, is pretty hard, but we've come this far, why stop now? I know we can do it. We can do it, for sure. That's the spirit, Tinker. I'd best be off. Young Tom will need help with the cows. And Rosie's doing some planting. I don't know how she's got such a good crop, but she promised to show me. Do you know what today is, Orlo? No. Another lovely day in the Shire. Cute. You're quiet, Orlo. What are you thinking about? Everything that's happened. Seems like only yesterday when I met you at your new home. And I cooked my first meal. Back then, no one thought I'd amount to much. Now I'm the sheriff and the postman. And Bywater is a village. And you are one of the best hobbits in our new village. Orlo, that would be much sweeter if you hadn't broken into my house with a wheelbarrow. It's been quite a road we've traveled, hasn't it? Yes, it has, Tinker, but remember what Mr. Baggins always says. What's that, Orlo? That the road goes ever on and on. All right. Cute. Where am I? I hate when people bring me away from where I am. Stop teleporting me magically. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Post box? Oh, that's my house. I was like, what? Whose post box does it want me to steal things from? That would be my home. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the way. Let's find some birds to hopefully lead me home. Birds? Oh yes, there we are. Of course. You can't not carry on singing The Road Goes Ever On and On. I don't know if I know that. Don't know if I know that. Speaking of member streams, Anthony, listen. Last week or whatever, I can't remember when this was. It must have been last week. Time has been so odd the past week or two. Like last Wednesday feels like a month ago, but I think we were talking about D&D a little bit. I think for our member stream this week. Okay, so I had my D&D session on Friday where I thought we were going to have a TPK. TPK meaning total party kill, meaning all of the player characters were going to no longer be in the land of the living after the session. That did not end up happening, but like we made it through the fight that we were in, but technically, but we still have one wizard we're fighting, and all of us are not doing so hot. The wizard has, hey, fireball that it can cast, amongst other things that could absolutely decimate us at like half health. All of us are at pretty much like a handful of hit points, so it's a little spooky ooky. So I still think we might not make it through. I might not make it through. So I think I might make my new D&D character on our member stream this Friday. I think that could be fun. I'm thinking about like maybe a sorcerer might be fun to make. I played a very like low level sorcerer for what was meant to be a one shot but ended up being like 2 or 3 sessions. But I never played her past level 2, I think. So I might kind of try to make a character sort of based off of that. Because right now we're level 6. So we might even level up to 7 if we survive this fight. So I'd be making like a mid-level sorcerer, which might be kind of fun. Gonna be exciting, especially as you've never seen it. Now, let me be clear. D&D, there's like not necessarily much to see. It'll be me and probably D&D Beyond, maybe a character sheet PDF if I'm feeling fancy, but probably just D&D Beyond because that's what I play with. And yeah, just some source references, but it could still be fun, like looking at different spells and figuring out what's the vibe. Okay, let me take these now that I have space in my backpack. Anything else I need to take? No. A PDF? Yeah. Yeah, because like, I mean, I could print it out and use a physical sheet, but we play online. We use Roll20 for our D&D sessions, but from the time I first started playing D&D, I used D&D Beyond, so I have a lot of stuff that I've purchased on there for creating characters, so I usually just use D&D Beyond and then use a plugin to roll my character stuff over in Roll20. Pretty much all of my sessions are online, so I use that instead of physical sheets. Your son and you play a game where you give race, class, personality trait, and item, and you have to make up a little backstory for the character. Oh, that's fun. You know what? We did something once. We were in between campaigns. and a couple people in my group couldn't play because I think one of them was having a baby. So we did something inspired by like a old edition of D&D or something like that, where it was me and one other player. We had like 10, I want to say, characters that we were given that were like essentially level 0 characters. Level 0 is not a thing in 5th edition of Dungeons and Dragons, but it was like you had their profession and you had like one weapon or something, and we went through this adventure with these random people, and through that adventure pretty much all of them ended up being like eaten by monsters or something, and the one person we were left with, we leveled up to level 1 to be like a starting character. It was kind of fun. Your favorite campaign? You were a half elf rogue. I'm playing a rogue now, actually. She's an astral elf, and she's a soul knife rogue, and I've been having a good time. I will say I usually play spellcasters, and I feel like the one thing about being a rogue, there's not much variety in what I can do. Like, she's good at skills. She can get things done with rolls pretty easily. But in terms of in combat, I'm like, I throw a psychic blade. Like, they're like, it's Saren's turn. What's Saren doing? I don't know. She's gonna throw a psychic blade again. Like, that's the one thing she does. She's good at it, but there's not much variety going on. Just looked and saw you put snack story. You were eating a biscuit as you were typing. Listen, I knew what you meant. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let me pick up. Oh, I should have bought more planter boxes. That's on me. I know I don't actually need to water anything right now, but I want to look and see which which planter boxes are not great ones, and get rid of those. That one and that one. Okay. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't have something in it. There we go. You were typing and messaging your son where chances and date everything. We might play date everything tomorrow. Barring any further like extreme breakouts that I have. Yeah, I kind of want to play date everything, so we might. Put this there. I think I'm just gonna move this over here for now. Just like consolidate a little bit. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to rotate. There. Oh, I actually should have just stayed in here. Why did I do that? Okay, food first. Potatoes. You're not gonna be happy there. Are you gonna be happy there? Yeah, okay. So I'll fit you right about there. Peas. Oh! The support beam thing is completely outside of the box, but that is none of my business. It let me put it there, so I will take that. Put you there and you there. Okay. You have this overwhelming urge to tear down your plaza. I mean, I say go for it if you really want to. What's stopping you? Plant you. You. I told myself I wasn't going to spend much time on gardening today since we have so many days to get through. And here I am doing it anyway. You 17, my goodness. Back, you still have, oh, 1 area left in the Vale and 3 in Eternity Isle. I mean, you're so close to finishing. Maybe you should just finish, but if redoing your plaza is going to bring you joy, I feel like just do the thing that's going to bring you joy. I finished recording all of the main footage for my Storybook Vale tour. I need to go through and film some like B-roll or something. I don't know. It sounds so silly, but that's essentially what I need to do. And hopefully editing will not take too long, but we'll see. I tend to have bad luck with, not editing necessarily, but I tend to have bad luck with copyright-free music. Even YouTube Studio that has a whole kind of like database of music that it says you can use. Sometimes I put that in my videos and it still ends up being like, oh yeah, they're taking your money, which is just not fair. You started playing this game and you like it? Nice, nice, nice. You spent your sick day yesterday decorating your fallen fortress witch cottage area. Cute. Find Delphi. Okay. I also need to turn in a couple of these things. So let me find Rosie first. Then we'll go to Delphi. Get this stuff done. You still have all of Eternity Isle, Mythopia, Teapot Falls, and half the Wildwoods to decorate. There's just so much map space. And the fact that we're getting 3 brand new biomes in Wish Blossom Ranch, wow. Hands are going to be full with decorating. You want biome presets before you redo your plaza. It's a tranquil orchard right now, but you did it before we got 16-point rotation, so you do eventually want to redo it. Ah, yes. I wonder if they'll ever give us something like biome presets. I kind of doubt it, just because I don't know that that would necessarily even be possible for them with the way that the game currently is. Like, I don't know that the game code would support something like that. I'm not a coder. It just feels like... Wait. Goodbye. It just feels like it might not work. Was I mistaken? Oh, that was a cooking one. You know, it's fine. We went on a little foraging mission in this direction, and now we shall go talk to Delphi. That was on me for seeing potato and thinking it was growing potatoes, but no. Cooking with them. Okay. I almost played Dreamlight Valley on stream today. I was thinking about doing some planning in terms of decorating. updating my premium shop house spreadsheet and making sure I had all the buildings out, but I was like, I don't know if I'm really up for that today, but I might do it off stream. Because now that we're done with update content until at least the next one, which is probably like a week and a half, right? We'll have probably at least one decorating stream between now and then, maybe two. I've completed some foraging club missions, Stealthy. Also, I've been looking for you. Hello, Tinker, what's the matter? Mr. Sandyman's horse is sick. He's really upset about it. Can you help? I don't really know much about horses, Tinker, but I'll help if I can. Let's go there now. Okay. You're hopeful with them clearing rooms. We'll maybe someday get clear biome and then room presets. And in like 2 years, maybe we'll get biome presets. The thing about clearing rooms and like clearing islands is that like, yeah. I just wonder if, I know they have separation between the biomes because they have different things that spawn in the different places, and like you can only put the well in certain places for the biome, you can't put it in a different biome, but I don't know if they have it to the extent of being able to clear things. Maybe. I do think I would really enjoy biome presets. It would be nice to just be able to switch it out every now and then. I'd probably use it for like holiday decorating, where I could put up like a little Christmassy plaza or something and then save it as a preset, so the next year if I didn't want to build one I wouldn't have to. I don't know, that might be nice. Or even just throughout kind of the holiday season, if I was like, I don't know if I really want this right now, I could switch it. Oh, you poor girl. You do look poorly, don't you? What do you reckon's wrong with her? Give her a chance, Mr. Sandyman. She's only just got here. Her stomach is hurting her. It's like a burning feeling, and it's upsetting her. Now, how do you know that? And she's very thirsty, but she doesn't want to drink, and it's confusing her. She's eaten some bright yellow flowers, and that's what's caused the problem. Delphi... How do you know all of that? She just told me, Mr. Sandyman. I told you she'd know what to do. Well, Miss Brandybuck, you're either completely cracked or you're the only one that can help my princess. Tinker, I need you to forage some fresh, nice berries. That should stop the burning feelings. Okay. Not biome presets coming to a premium shop near you. You jest, but... Perhaps. No, I think they would probably add that for free. Probably. She's not gonna like eating just berries. It's not a horse in a horse's nature. Can you mix it into her hay? That won't work. She's very fussy. That's why I called her Princess, bless her. Mr. Sandyman's right. Tinker, Lilycott makes a lovely oatmeal cake. Could you ask her to bake the berries into one for Princess? Mr. Sandyman can give you the flour. No problem, good enough. I can put it on account if you can't pay for it right now. Or you could give it to me for free because it's for your horse. Mr. Sandyman? Oh, all right. I'll get a bag dropped off for you. You'd better get started. Okay. Bring 3 berries to Lilycott. You just because you're scared. I get it. Wait, why was I trying to run down there? Oh, my. You know, from a coding perspective, it should be possible, but it really depends on how they put everything together. Yeah, I know it's a possibility, like, in general. Just sometimes I'm like... I wonder with certain things, like the base of how the game is built. Like, for example, in The Sims 4, there are some things that just like really the game wasn't designed with that in mind, and it struggles because you're trying to force something into like, I don't know, coding that's not really meant for that. I've completed some cooking club tasks. Oh, I need the berries in my inventory. That makes sense. I was like, why will it not let me do that? Goodbye. Send me to some berries. Actually, I can probably just use berries for my house. It said fresh. They're gonna be old pantry berries. Hopefully that'll do. Oh, I should also pick up some more things. Actually, while I'm here being about to go to the place for things, ignore me. I'm so sorry. Cooking, we still are working on, and fishing, and okay. Gardening is close to being completed. Everything else still in progress. All of the clubs are pretty close to each other in our levels, which is kind of cool. And here we have some fishing things, some foraging things, some cooking. I should probably grab some gardening ones. I'm gonna take this and King's Cup. I don't know what that is. Harvest 2 stars deliciousness shallots. Cabbage. I don't know if I have any of those planted. Let me do this cabbage. And maybe I'll plant that tomorrow. Hi, Kitty. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I hope the office turns around. Okay. Skip back home. Little hobbit tinker. Oh, it is a Monday, isn't it? Rude. Very, very rude. We have all of this. 490 out of 500. I don't like that. I'm gonna take 3 of these blackberries. I need to sell some of my lower quality stuff. Can I make it there and back tonight? I think probably no. So you know what? I'm going to actually put these berries away. Yes, I am. I'll pick them up tomorrow. I'm gonna go to my little pond and fish. Yes. Is there a pantry upgrade? I don't believe so, but really I shouldn't need it. I have a lot of stuff in my pantry that I don't need. I just don't like selling stuff that I could potentially need, you know? I think each fish is 1 spot in the pantry, which actually could prove to be a problem if I fill up my backpack. I wonder why they did that with the fish. Didn't mean to do that. To the bridge. Am I playing with fire? Perhaps, perhaps. Speaking of play with fire, you know what I keep getting recommended in like shorts for some reason? I don't really watch shorts on YouTube. I'm not really like a TikTok person, but YouTube loves to recommend me interesting shorts. A lot of them recently have been really old appearances that Hilary Duff did on various like talk shows, morning shows, just a lot of dances. A lot of Hilary Duff dances. Work with me, fish. I really need you to allow me to catch you, please. Ah, I hated the camera panning like that. Hey, James. Hello. Your fave is the performance on the morning show where she's outdoors in the red dress. I think I know the one you're talking about, actually. It was all from her... Oh, what was that album called? I can visualize the cover of it so specifically. It was like a sort of like yellowy, orangey, kind of tan kind of background for the album art. And she's giving face. She's a brunette. It's just like her kind of like a little bit of kind of like an over the shoulder kind of thing. It was all from that era, the like Play with Fire era, the With Love era. I believe that was her third album. You have her 90s dance moves down to a T for that performance. I love it. Oh my goodness, my pantry. My pantry. Time for bed. Confirm. Sleeping time. Gotta work on these. So close and so far away. Oh, another rainy day. We love that. And 4 days left in the season. I don't have it positioned correctly, so I can't see, but I'm assuming some of you have liked the stream, and I appreciate you for that. And if you haven't liked the stream, please do. Would appreciate it. Super helpful for me and for the channel. And it's just a wonderful thing to do. Flowers. Okay. What I need is to buy a bunch of cabbages. Oh. I'm not gonna think about it right now. The heady vintage of the Great Gardens reach maximum rank in wait, did I just reach maximum rank in gardening? Is that what just happened? I think that's what the notification was. For okay, get out of my way. Steam. Yes, we're a master gardener. Oh, amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for the sip reminder, Lucy. You may not have seen many musicals, but you know, a Hilary Duff dance. I do love that. Also, in case it wasn't clear earlier, I have another musical for you to add to your list of things that you should watch. It is In the Heights. They have a movie adaptation of it that came out, I want to say 2020, 2021, something like that. It was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda before Hamilton. It's quite good. The movie's pretty good. It was directed by John M. Chu, who directed Wicked. Okay, can I fit all of this stuff in here? I can. We love to see it. Today is going to be a day of probably selling a bunch of stuff from our pantry. Oh, I also have to feed people. My goodness. Everyone needs something from me. Your partner is still fully invested in Dreamlight Valley. I love that. That's so fun. Take this. He's playing as we speak. Love it. Actually, maybe... Does my sister have her laptop? Maybe now that she's confined to a bed in my house, I can convince her to finally start playing Dreamlight Valley. She's owned it for a while. She's just never actually played it. Okay, actually, what I'm going to do is grab these berries now and bring them with me. That and 2 of those. You keep having to drop him wait, pumpkin meals for money? Yes. Why is that bird standing on air? Actually, I feel like there's a world in which I can convince my sister to do this. She is trying to get me to watch Twilight or Glee. I'm rooting for Glee because my other sister brought up like some really funny Glee thing yesterday, and then we were just all talking about our favorite Glee quotes. So maybe if I watch either Glee or Twilight with her, it can be a little bit of a quid pro quo. And maybe she'll play some Dreamlight Valley. Your husband likes to see what you get in Scrooge's and see your builds, but the game isn't for him. Oh yeah, I would not even ask my partner to pick up Dreamlight Valley because I know it's not the type of game he would really enjoy. Okay, you've done that. Do I need some things? My sister is also gonna have her partner bring over her like collection of Lurkana cards. So we're gonna play some Disney Lurkana at some point, which is gonna be fun. Looking forward to that. I'm not going over to Sandyman right now. I've changed my mind. I am going to come here and give these berries to Lily. Oh. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go back out here. I forgot she takes forever to get to the inn. No, the tavern. The place with the food. The place that she works. You got Stardew free with your PlayStation subscription today, but haven't started yet? Oh, nice. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to play today, and I did briefly ponder picking up Stardew again, but I don't think I want to right at this moment. Can you bake something for me? Of course, what did you need? It's an oatmeal cake for a horse. A horse? It's sick, you see. Sandyman's horse, Princess. And the cake will make it better. It'll need to have these berries in it as well. There we go. A berry cake to heal a horse. It's Delphinium's idea, actually. Now, Tinkerlove, I must say this seems like a strange idea. I trust in Delphinium. Then I shall trust her as well. I just happen to have some time. Come with me, Tinkerlove. There's some flour from Sandyman as well. Huh? Sandyman giving free flour? The world must be ending. No, his horse is just sick. Did you get it all done? It's right here. Of course they did, Mr. Sandyman. That's why I asked him. Well, why don't you try giving it to her then, Miss Brandybuck? Why don't you do it? It's your horse. You love your horse, don't you, Mr. Sandyman? Princess has been with me for years. The times we had together, she's my best friend. That's an important ingredient too, you know. You should give it to her. Okay. Wasn't for you when you last played Stardew? Enough. Look at that. She's getting better already. The pain in her stomach is going away. Give it a bit of time and she'll be wanting to drink some water. I can't thank you enough, Miss Brandybuck. Thank you, all of you. You did a fine job with that cake, Tinker. I did my best. It was a cake fit for a princess. Okay. You've been watching the Fae Farm streams and really want it now too, but you'll wait for Christmas. Yeah, recently I saw Jade Mist made a video, because I haven't been keeping up with Fae Farm news, but Jade Mist made a video about how they were ending online support for Fae Farm, which I think mostly only affected if you were doing like multiplayer. But I think they change their mind. Because I think I saw that Jade posted a video saying that online support was actually not ending. I just didn't watch that one, so I'm not 100% sure. But I did watch the one where she was saying that it was ending. But Fae Farm is cute. I never played it multiplayer, but I played through the main story solo. There were 2 DLCs that I don't think I touched either of the DLCs. You don't have to apologize, Alexis. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for lurking. You have 27 different farms in Stardew. Oh my goodness. Spicy, bitter, salty, sweet. Okay, pretty much everything. Spicy, bitter, salty, sweet. I should plant some things. I should have gotten another flower bed. Maybe on my way out that way again. Oh. Spicy. Salty, bitter, and sweet. Sweet. High quality luxury ingredients. Do I have anything? Oh wait, that's already sweet, but I should use something sweet so I don't mess it up. No, I'll use nothing, but I'll use something sweet with the leek, maybe. Cut that, yes. Add this to the frying pan and give it this butter. Stunning. Oh, it's always the egg. It's always the egg that gets me. I think I'll still be fine though. Time to equip Max and send him into the tight spots. Oh, when I first read time to equip Max, I thought we were talking about Maximus for a minute. I was like, but Wish Blossom Ranch isn't even here yet. Make this smooth. This is already bitter. But I kind of want to add something to it. Like this. There you go. Put that in there. Chop that to be real smooth. And chop that. You were so devastated when they took Coral Island off of Xbox Game Pass. Oh my goodness, that would be so sad. Yeah, I've never used Game Pass, but that would be really disappointing if you were playing something on there and then it got taken off. I love Coral Island. I think it's such a good game. I need something salty. Do I have salty mushrooms? We have salty fish, I think. Maybe I can make something with fish. Very good fish cakes. Let me do this. Sweet. Salty. Sweet, which I don't want to use because that will make it harder. Let me use the sour one. Okay. Add some bacon grease. chop this. Add it in here. And then chop that. Add that in there. And throw in some more bacon grease. Why not? Nothing like a greasy fish cake. Storm backpack. Okay. Those are all the meals done, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, this poor person with this 2-star Bywater dish. It's okay. I actually don't really need another gardening bed now, I don't think. It would be kind of nice to have one. I don't need to work on the gardening skill anymore, but it's nice to be able to plant a lot of flowers for money, and it's nice to be able to plant more crops to get higher quality food to feed people better meals so they like me more, I think. Flower Loki, hello, hello. I appreciate you liking the stream. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy seeing your family. That's so exciting. Oh, I did not mean to sell anything to you. I actually want to look into buying something. I'm gonna buy these. What else do I need actually? It wouldn't hurt to get some of this stuff. Lettuce. I have peas growing. Rhubarb I feel like I'm always out of. Maybe I'll just take that. Oh, I gotta sell all that stuff. Oh my goodness. Neat stone garden bed. Give me that. And time to feed the friends. You love this update. His dig range is huge now. Wait, are we talking about Max? I haven't really had Max equipped at all. I've mostly just been working on, when I think about it, leveling up critters that are still lower level. Okay. Who wanted spicy food? You. Sorry, young Tom. You got the subpar meal. I think you usually like salty things. And you wanted bitter? Mmm, delicious. Luncheon at the Ivy Bush Inn. This is making me feel like I need to decide what I'm making for dinner. I don't know. One of my sister's friends offered to make like a big thing of baked ziti and meatballs for us, which was incredibly sweet. And now that's all I can think about. We don't have it yet, but I'm like, a big delicious plate of baked ziti sounds delicious right now. Look at that. Everyone up to level 7. Craving satisfied. Okay, don't run away. Actually, I need to save before I talk to anybody else after this. Plump pork patties? Do elaborate, please. What is this? Wait, what's baked ziti? Oh my goodness. Let me tell you. Let me save this first. Sounds so good. You had steak, jacket potato, mushrooms, and coleslaw dinner. Oh, yum. So baked ziti is like ziti pasta. It's like a tube-shaped pasta, and you make it with a tomato sauce, sometimes like a tomato meat sauce, lots of Italian spices and cheese, usually like ricotta cheese mixed in there. And you put it all like in a casserole dish, top it with some cheese, bake it. It's delicious. It's essentially like tomato sauce and cheese pasta, but like baked. So the flavor just like seeps all up in there. It's really good. You had fish and chips. I love fish and chips. Oh wait, I've completed cooking tasks that I haven't told you about actually. Currently having lasagna soup for lunch. Oh, yummy. Leftover pizza and planning chicken Alfredo for supper tomorrow. My partner is a big, like, chicken Alfredo fan. Kind of like what you call a pasta bake. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a baked pasta. Really yum. I need to catch up to you. I had you over, I think. I don't remember who the other person was. Young Tom, I think. I don't think I spoke to Young Tom.
Huh?
I heard you have something for me. Unlock all of your garden areas. That's a charming and cheerful garden achievement. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, your mastery in the gardening club has rewarded you with the final new garden space. This has been cleared up for you by the club, including a new path out of your garden headed west, some free leftover items, and a massive glade. Head home to check out the expansion. Cute. Also, I heard you have something for me. Fresh berries and peaches. Ooh, yum. Also, I completed some gardening club missions. So if you don't mind, thank you kindly. That's everything. Okay. Young Tom. Let me track him down. You're gonna have tuna pasta bake for dinner. I've had that before, but not many times. This way? I feel like maybe my mom made like a baked tuna pasta or something when I was growing up. Wait, where am I going? Where are the birds? Where's Tom? Oh, keeping shop. Oh, hello. I heard you have something for me. I know you're working, but a good vegetable soup. Bye. Okay. Everyone has been appeased. I need to sell some things before... Oh, it's afternoon. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. Everyone closes shop so early, except for Sandyman, actually. So if I load up my pockets, I should be able to sell some stuff to him, even if it's evening by the time I'm done. Your partner makes a great chicken lasagna. I don't think I've ever had a chicken lasagna before. Your grandma makes tuna casserole with Lay's potato chips on top. Oh, I feel like that makes sense. I feel like when my mom made it, she used like Ritz crackers for the breading on top. That sounds like something that would have happened. Speaking of potato chips, I had these maybe like one time, and I feel like there's something that I constantly crave. This one time I had like these potato chip chocolate clusters, and like it really rocked my world. Like I had worked at a specialty food shop, like sandwich shop, wine shop. It was this very eclectic place. I worked there for multiple years while I was in school, and they would have these like specialty chocolate bars that were like potato chip chocolate bars, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But then one time randomly far after that, I ended up trying the like potato chip chocolate clusters. They were so good, surprisingly delicious. The like crunchiness, the sweet, salty, oh my goodness, heavenly. Salty sweet is a good combo. I do love a chocolate covered pretzel. Okay. Let us go. I do love like sweet foods, but I feel like the older I get, the less I like things that are just straight up sweet. There always has to be like a little something to cut the sweetness a little bit, you know? Unless it's like a really delicious red velvet cake, and then I don't care. There's some fish sold. Actually, while I am over here at the inn, I'm gonna get rid of this. That's gardening club. I don't need that anymore. Those are all fishing things. You know what? I might just pop over here and fish for a little bit. We cleared up a little bit of space. Not that much. We cleared up a little bit of space in our pantry. Maybe we can find the fish that we need for those fishing club missions, because that's kind of our main objective right now. Getting to the point where our clubs are maxed out. You love salted popcorn with chocolate? Oh, yes. Whenever they're like, I feel like we used to get these a lot because for my dad's job, maybe it wasn't my dad's job. I don't know. It was something to do with my parents. I feel like they would have fundraisers sometimes around the holidays where it would be selling like the little tins of specialty popcorn or something like that. And my favorite was always the popcorn with the milk chocolate and white chocolate drizzle on it, like a salted popcorn with chocolate drizzle. Chef's kiss. Here we are talking about, it's always when we're fishing in Tales of the Shire, usually in this spot, honestly, that we get on the topic of food. I don't know what it is. It's tradition at this point, though. Come on, fish. Don't fight me so much. You love talking about food? I do too. It's the hobbitness of it all. You know what? That probably actually is it. We're cooking so much in this game that it's just natural to end up talking about food. Always cooking something, buying something to cook, feeding something that we cooked to someone else. You just bought a thing of popcorn from the Scouts of America last week. That's probably where they got it from. Ah. Speaking of Scouts, you know what I haven't had in years and years? Girl Scout cookies. I might have to change that. Is it like February-ish that's Girl Scout cookie season? I don't actually know. It's been so long since well, I'm old, so it's been a very long time since I was a Girl Scout, and it's been a long time since I bought any cookies. You don't have them over there. What a shame. They're incredibly expensive. And to be fair, I mean, not to... not to speak ill, even though it's not speaking ill, really. Not to undersell them, but like, I feel like oftentimes you can get things that are kind of similar from like your average grocery store, at least here. February to mid-March. Okay. I thought it was like around that time. We got half a year still. All you think of is the Friends episode when Chandler knocks the little girl down the stairs and they have to sell her cookies for her. I don't remember that. I binge watched Friends so quickly that I pretty much have no recollection of pretty much any of it. I don't think it's just that I watched it quickly. I think it was also just an incredibly hectic time in my life. So I had limited space for like storing information, and retaining the plot of Friends was not at the top of my list. Why am I not finding the things I need? That's really rude. It's one of your favorite episodes. You've never seen Friends? Listen. I feel like you don't have to. I don't know if that's bad to say. I feel like it's not a must-watch. Was it good? Sure. Is it the best thing I've ever seen? No. It's also so incredibly long. There are some very funny moments, but like there are a lot of shows that are funny. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. A must-watch for you is The Office. Oh no. Listen. Going to preface this by saying I've never watched a full episode. I'm not an Office fan. I've tried multiple times. I didn't find it funny. Now, I do like Parks and Rec. I feel like that's a fairly common thing. Like, a lot of people I've talked to are either The Office people or Parks and Rec, Parks and Rec people. And I'm a Parks and Rec person. Also sort of questionable in 2025. Wait, Friends? Listen, a lot of things are. Not that that makes it okay. I feel like you just kind of, if you are going to watch it, you have to go into it with the knowledge that like anything you watch from that time period is gonna have something said that you're like, oh. Like, again, I think Glee is like one of the funniest shows ever. I love Glee, and I can't believe they got away with some of the things that they got away with. Okay, where am I? Oh yes, here. Especially Sue Sylvester. Oh my goodness. Sue's character was constantly saying the wildest things you've ever heard. Oh. I think that went all the way back up to where we were. Well, you know, I guess we can practice a one in, one out sort of situation, perhaps. Curved, neat stone garden bed. Is that right? Oh, I forgot I still had stuff in here. My bad. I guess let me pick that first. Sure. It's primrose. I can't not think about that every time I see it. Okay, we have a lettuce. Oh, you don't like each other. That's unfortunate for you. And I guess also for me. There and there, maybe. Why are none of you happy with each other? That's suspicious. Speaking of that's suspicious, you know what I was accosted with today before stream? So I don't really listen to a lot of music anymore, apart from when I'm getting ready for stream, like getting set up and everything. So today I was like, what's gonna be the pre-stream soundtrack, you know? Figuring it out. I was like, oh yeah, well, Cardi B's new album just came out. Like maybe I'll check that out. I don't really like keep up with Cardi B. I hadn't really heard much about the album, what it was going to entail, anything like that. 23 songs. An hour and 11 minutes. I'm sorry. That's such a long album. That's like Cowboy Carter length album. I'm not sure what album needs to be that long. I will probably still listen to it, but I was so stunned that I pretty much just ended up not listening to anything at all. I was like, what? What have I gotten myself into? There we go. Yes, that there. Beautiful. Wait, I don't even know what this flower is. I think I can fit anything there, so that's fine. Over here, we have, you can go there. Oh, I don't think I planted a lettuce because it was not wanting to play nice with anything. But I can't be held responsible for that. That's not my fault. You right there. And I'll do just you, I guess. Okay. I think those are all my gardening beds. Everything's watered. Oh, wait. So close, but so far away. Do you? Beautiful. That's everything. I don't really want to... No, that's not what I wanted. I don't really want to test my luck. Butterfly cups. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe we'll try to go get the butterfly cups. The lantern. I think wants me to go this way. Yes. Maybe we'll be able to find a couple. Foraging club stuff. Can I go this way? I don't know if this is the way it wanted me to go. I like that there's stuff to help us navigate, but I still don't love the birds as the method for it. I feel like it's not the most... I don't know, it's not the easiest to follow. You know what I did watch the other day? I feel like this was yesterday. Time is so weird. It was either yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I was spending time with my sister. We watched Psych the musical. Like Psych the show, but the musical of it. I really love Psych. And the musical is probably the best thing to come out of it. Need more butterfly cups. You've been time bending for an hour and have 6 magnets to show for it. Wait, did we determine whether upcycling is still broken? It is, right? You've not heard of Psych? Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's like a TV show. It is about somebody who's like super observant, essentially, and he pretends to be a psychic to work with the local police force to solve crimes. And he's essentially like a detective, but he doesn't want to have to follow the well, he doesn't want to have to like actually go to school to become a detective, and he also doesn't want to have to follow the protocols that people in the police force do. So he is a psychic consultant. He and his friend Burton Guster, aka Gus, the psychic's name is Sean. It's so funny. It's a comedy, and they're just going around solving crimes, being hilarious. Now what is this? This forest is beautiful. The smell of earth and trees, it's very restful. I wonder if the old forest is like this. I hear it's a strange place. And there are other forests too. I've heard of Mirkwood and Fangorn. But every forest has its stories. I've heard Mirkwood has giant spiders, and in Fangorn, things grow tall, taller than they should. I bet Delphinium could have found some excellent mushrooms there. But it's good to go to a new wood and make new memories with new friends. Okay. She just sits and ponders. She's like, Oh, where am I right now? I should probably get home. Is this the way, or am I moving away? I don't know. Oh, hey. I need these. I think this is the way it wants me to go. Here. Maybe. Where am I? Oh my goodness. I think this is Willow's. That's the wrong way. Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. If I can make it home and go into decorating mode, we'll survive, but we're cutting it really close. Okay. Run, 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 run. I hear the sound of wooden wheels, honestly. I hear the creaking. It's coming for me. That's cheating, I know. But listen, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do to avoid Orlo. Sleep, yes, confirm. How many days do we have left in the season? 3, maybe? Continue. I didn't invite anyone to a meal! What a flop. Okay. Anyway. Put this stuff away. I'm gonna go ahead and plan a shared meal. There we go. With Sandyman, Nora, Hobson, Old Noakes. You got carried home by Kenny in Coral Island. At least he's dateable. Kenny is a cutie patootie. He could carry me home any day. Listen here. Actually, I don't think I've ever watered these. Oops. Okay. Grab this. These are placed in a way where sometimes it won't let me water them. I think it thinks I'm trying to fill up my watering can. You had a customer in today who looked like Jonathan Bailey. You melted. Oh my goodness. Some people are like so pretty that it's unfair. It's like, how did you like, what, like just how, you know? When you told him, he goes, "Who's that?" Oh no. That just brings us back to Wicked for Good again. Listen, I need someone to invent a time machine today, and please kindly send me to November 17th, because best believe I will be getting those tickets for the Prime early screening. I don't know who I gotta talk to. I don't know what strings I gotta pull to make sure I'm one of the people that gets those tickets, but I will. I need someone to kindly send me to November 17th so I can see Wicked, and then send me back so I don't lose 60 days of my life, please. Four days. Oh, that's extra fancy. You know, Lucy, one of my sisters is a big Bucky Barnes girly. Not even Sebastian Stan, like specifically Bucky. I think I must have talked about this on stream before, because I think somebody was talking to me about a Bucky Barnes fanfic, and I was trying to decide or like figure out whether that was the one that my sister loves. I don't remember which one she likes. Okay. I need, why was I here? Oh, yes. I mean, I was here for many purposes, but one of them is to grab things to feed to my chickens. Okay. Put those there. Let me grab my mail, then I'll grab some more things to go sell. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Neffy. Thank you, Lily. Going this way. I don't know if there's a Marvel character that I'm like, yes, that is my character. I like, not in like a swoony way. My favorite Marvel person to like read comics, if I'm going to do that is Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man comics. I want to sell the strawberries. Probably some of these mushrooms can go. I think it's almost puffball season, so let me get some of these out of here. I also don't really use them much anymore. Seasonings. I really probably don't need these 1-star seasonings. Hedge mustard, it's almost hedge mustard season too. I know I could trade that for like jam, but I feel like that's more trouble than it's worth, and I'm just gonna sell this stuff. Let's go, let's go. You know, I don't think I watched Thor, Love and Thunder, Lucy. I don't think I've seen that one. Wait, what was the one where... Maybe I have. Maybe it's the one that I'm thinking of. No, I think it was the one before that. No. I think Thor Ragnarok was the last non-Avengers movie that I saw with Thor in it. Would you mind buying these things for me? And then I'm going to see what I need to do for these club things. That's going to be our priority of today. You? Okay. Butterfly cups is done. Honeyed chub, cracked salmon, bluefinned gudgeon, and butterfly cups. That's not gonna happen. Cracked salmon, honeyed chub, bluefinned gudgeon. Spring rainy old stone bridge pool. Afternoon, Old Stone Bridge pool. Okay. Maybe I'll go to the Old Stone Bridge pool. But first I'm going to pick up some more things. Ragnarok was a masterpiece. I did like Ragnarok. Let's say I ended up working on a monologue from Ragnarok in an acting class that I was doing back then. Pick you. Sure. Old stone tower. This way. Agent Carter and all 3 Captain America films are your favorites? Wait, Agent Carter like the character or like the show? Wasn't there a show called Agent Carter? Just making sure my pockets were empty. I've seen the Captain America movies. I've watched most of the MCU movies like including and before Endgame. I don't know why I picked those up. I'll just get rid of them if I need to. After Endgame, I watched Eternals. I watched whatever Spider-Man movies came out after that. I watched Multiverse of Madness. But that might be it in terms of movies. You're so salty over Eternals. Wait, why? I only watched it once. I don't really remember too much about it. Not cracked salmon? Okay, don't know what that means. What's the difference? I mean, I know they're different fish, but why is one called a cracked salmon and one called a not cracked salmon? Oh, the fact they hardly promoted it, had a great cast. Yeah. I feel like I kind of loosely remember people saying they didn't really like Eternals. I felt like it was good. I mean, again, that's me saying it, having just said I don't really remember much of it, but I remember the feeling I had when watching it and after finishing it, and I remember having enjoyed it. Thought it was okay, not one you rush back to. Yeah, I'm not a big, like, MCU rewatcher. In general, none of them are movies that I really want to go back and watch again. Not in, like, any kind of disrespectful way, just, like... Action movies are not really my go-to genre anyway. Okay, I need a cracked salmon. I know it's not rainy, but I should still be able to get one. I think I can still get it outside of the preferred weather condition. It's just not as likely. I think a lot of new characters that most don't know and they didn't like all the character setup. That's fair. I do think an ensemble piece is really difficult if you don't do really good character, like, setup. But I tend to love things that are like ensemble casts. Like Arcane, the show. I love Arcane down, and that's like such an ensemble. But they really like aced the character introductions, like making each of the characters really strong personalities and introducing them quickly, so like you're able to really get a feel for them easily and early. I did see I didn't know they were filming the new Spider-Man already. Actually, I have a question. So, not I have a question. I hear that there's a new The Odyssey movie that someone is making. Christopher Nolan, question mark? I hear everyone who's ever acted is in this movie. Is Tom Holland in this movie? Or do I just feel like Tom Holland is in this movie because Zendaya is in the movie, I think. You thought Suicide Squad did it well with introducing characters quickly? I did see Suicide Squad. I think I've seen it twice, actually. I don't remember the particulars of it. He is in it. Okay, I thought he was in it, but I wasn't sure if I was just thinking he was because Zendaya is, and I tend to think about them hand in hand often. You think Robert Pattinson is in it too? I don't think I heard that. I did see, like, I'm not joking. I feel like everybody under the sun is in the movie. So I'm not surprised with you saying that. It would not surprise me if he's in it. I feel like everybody's in it. Okay. I need these fish to work with me. Matt Damon is Odysseus, right? In the movie? I think so. Sometimes I mix up Matt Damon and a couple of different people when I'm thinking about them, but I think it's Matt Damon. I feel like we've talked about this before, because I was like, I think the only time I remember seeing him in a film is We Bought a Zoo, if that's Matt Damon, and I think it is. Charlize is in it. I don't know if I've ever seen anything with Charlize in it before. She's Miss Kill Bill, right? I've never seen Kill Bill, but every time I think about her, it makes me think of my dad, because my dad, anytime he tries to say her name, he says it so, he's like, Charlize Theron. I'm like, that's not, I don't think that's how you say her name. Wait, she isn't Kill Bill? Who is she? Not who is she? Who's Kill Bill? No, that's Uma Thurman. Never seen Kill Bill. I don't know why I said that. Because I've never seen it. And I also don't think that I've seen anything else with Uma Thurman as far as I can remember. And they're both blonde. At least in Kill Bill. Wait a minute. I think that's a lie. Was Uma Thurman in Red, White, and Royal Blue? I need to know this. Pause. Halt. Stop the presses. Red, White, and Royal Blue. Cast. I'm thinking of a person who was the mom. The mom of one of the people. Yeah, she was. Okay, slay. Slay for me and slay for Miss Thurman. Oh, she's full. I think she plays Alex's mom, if you know who I'm talking about. Alex's mom meaning she plays the president of the United States. I think she plays the president in Red, White, and Royal Blue. What a time. I feel like actually that's not the only book that did that. I'm trying to think of the other one. Oh no, I think I'm thinking of, what's it called? I don't know. There was a specific era of fiction where it was a lot of like, I mean, it still happens, but it was way more prevalent, I think. Books about like the prince of some country, like the president's son or something. Like, it's very late 2010s. Have I never seen Snow White and the Huntsman? Oh, no. Atomic Blown? No. Monster? No. Mad Max, Prometheus? No, all no's, actually. All no's. Oh, Atomic Blonde? No. And what if I said I've never heard of most of these movies, let alone seen them? Chives, I don't need. Common carp, I certainly don't need this many of them. Anything else I can sell? I can sell some of these. I can sell these eggs. Sure. I can sell some of this garlic. Oh, of course, more of this hedge mustard, yes. Why do I have so much of that? Oh, because it was everywhere. You highly recommend Monster? At the risk of sounding silly, what's it about? You're flabbergasted? Oh no, I'm sorry. Listen, I went through a period of my life where I was interested in movies. And I was mostly just watching new ones that were coming out. I haven't really, like, there are many movies of the past, like, 30, 40, 50 years that were probably big successes, probably highly acclaimed. I've probably not seen them. I wasn't like an adventurous movie watcher when I was growing up. Like, I watched Disney movies, then I wasn't really like a movie girl. And then I didn't really start watching movies regularly until I was in maybe university, and I don't really do it that much now. Let me get rid of these. And all of this. Oh, look how much money I have. Maybe it's time for a shopping spree. Specifically outfits. Maybe not, though. If you have to watch the musicals, I have to watch at least one movie. Give me one movie recommendation and I will try to watch it. I think my thing nowadays is, like, my attention span is not that good. Like, for me to be sitting through, I mean, if it's an older movie, maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours. If it's a recent movie, maybe like 2 hours to 2.5 hours. For me to sit and watch something for that long, like, I have to be really interested in it. I don't have much capacity for watching something that I'm only marginally interested in for a long time. Monster from 2003. Oh, Christina Ricci is in it. Yes. Christina Ricci of the Addams Family, and more importantly, Penelope. I did invite people to a meal, I think. It's based on a true story. Is it like a thriller? What is this notification? Oh. A crime thriller. Interesting. Speaking of crime thrillers, this is not a crime thriller that I'm about to talk about. The new Now You See Me is going to be coming out in the next couple of months. I'm excited about that. I need to cook a salty stew. Butterfly cups. I'm probably just going to get rid of this, frankly. I don't want it. Bluefinned gudgeon. Not fruit. Fish. All seasons, dry, Old Ruby's Pond, afternoon. Okay, let me go to Old Ruby's Pond, see if I can catch one of these. She's portraying someone and the makeup is so clever how they alter her. I'll see if I can find it somewhere streamable. You weren't a fan of number 2, but you loved number 1 of Now You See Me. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like what I would consider to be like low stakes, low suspense mysteries. And I would consider, well, is it? Yeah, I would kind of consider Now You See Me to be that. Like, there's a mystery element, like magic heist stuff. I think that's so fun. I think that's also why I like the Knives Out movies, because they're mysteries. I wouldn't necessarily say they're low stakes in the sense that, like, they're solving the mystery of how someone lost their life, but I feel like they're low suspense. I feel like suspense is just like not my favorite feeling. Too much adrenaline, like negative adrenaline. I don't need all that. Put you in there. I also need honeyed chub. Rainy Old Ruby's Pond in the morning. Okay, maybe I'll try to get that tomorrow morning. Or maybe I'll run back there now, see if anything spawned. Let's see, let's see, let's see. No, okay. Look at us having an early night. I love that for me. I deserve a little rest. Let me just make sure. Yes, I did plan a shared meal for tomorrow. I can't cook all morning. I need to find this honeyed chub. We'll cook after. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Wait, it's just occurred to me that I forget again. Does 2 days left in spring mean today and 2 days, or does it mean 2 days including today? Like today is day 1, tomorrow is day 2. I always forget. I do wish there was like a calendar or something in this game. I understand that you don't really need it because there aren't really like events per se. But just so I know what's going on a little bit more. You think it says 0 days on the last day? You know, you're probably right. Okay, let me put you in there, you in there, you. Grab some more stuff. Hello, chicken. Don't eat my plants. Speaking of chickens, listen, I'm not gonna go into I'm not gonna go into the plot. Have I talked about this on stream? I've talked about this to multiple people since it happened, but I don't think you all are those people. I think those were people in my life. So now you all also have to be subjected to it, but with a little bit less details because anyway. So there's this author, Abby Jimenez, has written a couple books that I really enjoy. Part of Your World, Yours Truly, and Just for the Summer. They're like contemporary romances. I enjoy them. She had a book come out, I believe this year, maybe in like the spring, called Say You'll Remember Me, which yes, feels very Taylor Swift coded. I don't think the book is actually meant to be Taylor Swift coded. It's also a contemporary romance. I read the first chapter. It's not for me. I don't often DNF books, especially if I've not read like, I don't know, a quarter of it, a half of it. This one, I had to decide to love myself. And put it down. After one chapter, I was like, this is simply not for me. The rest of the book might be fabulous. It might be the most stunning love story that's ever been written. I'm not saying that, well, I mean, it's a little bit sarcastic because there have been so many love stories written. I just mean, like, I like her as an author, so it's probably a good book. But I was just like, I don't know what I'm reading right now. Yes, let me take that. Okay. And it's almost morning. Okay, plan. Drop this stuff off in my pantry. Go to Old Ruby's pond and fish for a honeyed chub if I can find one. Then sell this stuff. Do the things. Cook the meals. Talk to Old Noakes. Get new tasks. Be amazing. That's the plan. You hate it when that happens, especially with an author you're familiar with and like. Yeah, it was disappointing because I had seen like, I don't watch reviews for books before I read them. I tend to stay away from discussion about them, partially because I don't want spoilers, partially because I want to form my own opinion. But when the book had come out, I feel like it was fairly highly anticipated because her previous books seem to have been mostly like really well received. And I saw some people with like some thumbnails or something that seemed like they weren't really vibing with this book, the newer one. And I was surprised because I'd read her other books. I'd kind of seen a lot of people recommend them. And I was like, huh, interesting. And then I read the first chapter of this book and I was like, what a way to start a romance. I don't know if I want to continue this. Be a honeyed chub, be a honeyed chub. Yes! Manifestation. Thank you. Love to see it. Put this back. Very rarely, I feel like I do speak things into existence. Like that one time, when, what were we doing? I can't remember what the item was, which is tragic, but it was something that I really, really wanted from Scrooge. I'd been waiting for it forever, and I manifested like I had never manifested before. Walked into Scrooge's, and there it was. At band camp. Listen, it was the Regal Fountain. Wait, was it? I thought the Regal Fountain was the one that I got from a chest. I thought it was something else. This one time at band camp. I feel like I should know what that's from. Whatever it's from, I know I haven't seen it. But my uncle used to make fun of me a lot by saying I sounded like the person because I would always talk about like a certain thing. And they were like, you sound like this one time at band camp. Okay, 2 sour and 2 bitter. American Pie, yes. I've not seen it. But I did when I was like, imagine if it's the fountain. And it was, wow. Amazing. 2 sour and 2 bitter is what I think. Or just whatever these people want. Okay. Old Noakes. I'll give you this brown tater and I'll give you... Sure, I'll give you those butterfly cups. You can have a nice fancy meal. I think this does make it more crisp. I'm gonna go with this. And I'm gonna go with chives. There we go. That can stay exactly how it is. Maybe I will cook you up with something to make you tastier, but not enough to pull you out of the range where I need you to be. I actually don't really know how adding a spice affects the quality. I don't know if it affects the quality so much, if it's the same or slightly. Oh, I think I understand. Like this was 2 stars, but I put a 3-star thing on it, so it changes it to 3 stars and it changes it to the flavor. I knew it changed the flavor, but I wasn't sure about quality. Store that in backpack. That was for Old Noakes. I'll make this for Nora. Lettuce. Common carp. Common roach. Oh, so many fish. You, I'll use you. I feel like the mixing bowl also makes things crisp. I'm gonna use that. And I'm going to use... What do I have? Multiple of. This basil. Okay, yeah, that's bitter, but that doesn't matter to me. That's good. I want to add something to this. Some garlic. Do I think I'll be able to put the shallot in one of the... I should be able to put the shallot in the pickling thing, I think. Really just trying to get this higher quality. Rosemary. I need people to level up faster is what I'm saying. And then... Yes. Oh, I'm so smart. And that's a stunning meal right there. Oh my goodness. Is 4-star the highest you can go with meals? I can make this for each of them, I think. High quality yeast, fish, shallots. Chunky, toss her in there. In there. If you use just 2 flavors that go together, you get an extra star. 5 stars is the highest. Oh, well, there is a nice 5-star meal. Nice. Sour and sweet. I see. Bonus star added. Okay. Does it have to be 2 specific flavors, or can it be any 2 flavors as long as it's just 2? Add you in there, and add you in there. Okay, store and backpack. I think that's everybody. 4 meals. We'll go feed people, sell these flowers, drop off our fishing tasks, all that stuff. There's a chart on the recipe menu tab in your journal that has ticks on the combos. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Get on over here. Oh, and I think I even invited Old Noakes to this meal, which is perfect because I have fishing tasks to turn into him. we have this fish for you. We have this for you. And we have these for you too. I'll give this one to you. And this one to you. Second breakfast. Every time I see those like cheese biscuits or cheese rolls or whatever they are, oh, it makes me want one so bad. Raised cheese bread, that's what it is. It makes me want an Asiago bagel is what it makes me want, actually. I could really go for that. Eat up, friends. Yes. Fruit. Okay. Talk to you first, Sandy Man, because you'll be faster. Fluffy pumpkin bread sounds delicious. Oh my goodness. I'm actually so hungry right now. Old Noakes. I heard you have something for me. Sticky orange broiled eel. I've never had eel before, I don't think. Thanks for the mint. I've done some more missions. And that's all. Thank you kindly. Okay, need to turn in the butterfly cubs. I need some more fish though. Spiked and cracked salmon. You know what? Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the other fishing place. Maybe we can get that fish. That's like an afternoon fish. The crispy fish pie looks like a dish local to you called stargazy pie. Interesting. Yeah, I don't believe I've ever had anything with fish heads in it, as far as I know. It's still very much morning. I was hoping and intending for it to be afternoon when I got here, but that's fine, that's fine. Hi, Lime Wolf, hello. Let's grab this. That hobbit looks so snooty. Oh my goodness. Oh, sure, close enough. Okay, I hate how I can't see very well. I'm playing this on Steam right now. On a PC. Okay. Come this way. Do I have it for Switch? I do not. No. I only have it on PC. Get over here. This fishing actually, for some reason, just made me want to play Palia. Wait, what about Oop? not oop. On fish. Old common bream, okay. You were wondering what it played like on Switch because you need cozy games for road trips for your Switch. Yeah, I've not played it on Switch. I know a lot of people have. Like, I've seen content creators make videos about specifically how this game plays on Switch. I believe Iona has one. EEOWNA. I believe is how you spell her channel name. But I'm sure if you Googled or like searched in YouTube Tales of the Shire Switch, you'd probably get a few recommended to you. Where is this trying to get me to go? Where are the birds when I need them? I think this way. Oh, oop about Palea. Well... That's the thing about Palea, though. I think about it sometimes, and I tend to want to play when I think about it, but then I'm like, I'll play for like 2 hours. I won't really be able to do much because in my experience, you have to kind of put a fair amount of time in for getting money and resources. And then I just like probably won't pick it up again for a few weeks. Oh, I forgot to sell those things. Well... Okay. I would like to go back there again, now that it's afternoon. See if I can't catch this fish that I need. And then maybe go sell those flowers. When did we last play Discounty? On a member stream? Was it our last member stream or the one before? It was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe? I last played Discounty like 2 days ago. I have been playing off stream. I've been enjoying it. I've gone off script. Where's... Oh, there. The rat storyline in Discounty? Yeah, I think I just finished figuring out what all the rats needed. I can't remember if this happened on stream or not, but Miss Anderson, the old lady who at first I thought was sweet and now I think is very grumpy, is blackmailing me essentially for 15,000 shills, the currency. I think I just saved up 15,000 shills and gave it to her, and now I have some other missions she's sending me on about like saving the environment or something. Lime Wolf, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. Was the first one the obvious thing they wanted? Yeah, I think the first one was. There have been some weird things I had to give the rats. Okay, where? The fact that spring is almost over and this is the season for this fish that I need is concerning. Okay. Well, you know, I've never played any of the Witcher games. I kind of do want to play Witcher 3. I don't know, though. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just play the new Witcher game whenever that comes out. I know they had a little, like, cinematic teaser trailer for it. Maybe this year or last year. It's probably going to be quite a while until it comes out. I've read a couple of the Witcher books, and I watched maybe 2 seasons of the show. I think there are 3 seasons out right now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't actually know. I stopped paying attention because actually, I don't know. I was always a little bit side-eyeing, specifically, I think, Yennefer. Maybe I'm a hater. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not sure how valid my dislike of some characters is. I feel like I was not a Yennefer truther. I can't even remember why. $2027 for the new game. Oh great, when Spider-Verse is finally supposed to come out. Sob. Not us getting the next Witcher potentially before we get beyond the Spider-Verse. That's rude. Yennefer, yeah. Yennefer is, I don't actually know what the official term, like, in Witcher universe is, but she's kind of like a sorceress. If I were going off of D&D magic, like, users, I would, yeah, probably call her a sorcerer. I don't think that's what they're called in the Witcher universe. I can't remember, though. Sometimes it's hard to keep track across different fantasy series, like what words they use for people who use what kind of magic. Like whether it's inherent or taught or XYZ. What else do I need fish-wise? Dunno. Dunno. Noak's Jetty or in the evening. Okay, well. I cannot go to Noak's Jetty because it says no trespassers allowed. So I must just turn this in. And maybe I can catch some over by Neffy's place. Your supervisor is possibly more annoyed than me over the Spider-Verse. I don't know if that's possible. I'm really in my feelings about it. If your husband were here, you could ask him and he'd have all the Witcher answers. Yeah, if my partner were here, he'd probably know. He's played the games. He watched the first 2 seasons of the show with me. I don't think he's read any of the books though. But actually, to be fair, the books that I read, I think Yennefer was only in it a little bit. Like, one of the books, I don't think she was in at all. And one of them, I think she might have been a little tiny bit. She is called a sorceress. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, let's go. You've never seen or played Witcher? I mean, it's a fantasy world. It's interesting. I like the world building. I've completed some fishing club missions. Oh, honey. Turn in more of this. Ooh, perfect. More shallots. And I've done even more. Listen, Old Noakes, I'm trying to level up. Work with me here. It's fine. It just is so... So much work. Any Switch game recommendations? Hear me out. I've been thinking about playing this again. I have talked about this quite a bit. It's because I had a phenomenal time playing it. It's a game called I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Now, wild title. Really good game. It's a combination of like, it's kind of part like visual novel vibes, kind of part like decision-based outcome game, part deck builder game. It was really good though. In typical me fashion, I played it through, and from my understanding, I got, hey, arguably the worst ending possible. But you know what? I tried. I tried, and that's what counts. I had the best of intentions, and I fell short, but I've really been wanting to play it again. It's also like kind of outside of the typical realm of types of games that I play. Like, I don't think I had ever played a deck builder video game before that. I mean, I'm familiar with the concept. I just don't really play them. Oh, my backpack is full. Keep this. Release this instead. I gotta go drop this stuff off in my house. You really enjoyed Wildflowers? I like a lot of things about Wildflowers, and there are a lot of things that kind of like irk me about Wildflowers. I think one of the things about Wildflowers that's amazing is that it's fully voice acted. I like the combination of farming sim and magic. Like, some of the storyline is really cool. One of the things I kind of dislike about Wildflowers is some of the storyline is really random and kind of makes me uncomfortable. Also, if you play it, I feel like you need in the settings to turn on whatever the thing is about fish fingers, because it's far too easy to make money in the game with fish fingers, to the point where I feel like it's not really fun anymore. So if you don't toggle it to be more restrictive about how much money you can make with that, it's not like a super fun time to me. If you're somebody who likes ease of, I don't know, who doesn't really like a challenge with money making, like if that's a turnoff to you, you might feel differently. But sometimes in games where I feel like, it's kind of like when you're playing The Sims or something and you play with money cheats, it's like, okay, well, my sim is rich, like, now what kind of thing. Lost Words Beyond the Page is super cute. Wait, that sounds so familiar. I need to look this up because I feel like maybe I've played that. Maybe not the whole thing. Yeah, I have played. I don't know if I played the whole thing, but I've played some. Wait, have I? No, actually, I don't think I have. Why does it feel like I have? No, I have. I have played a bit of that. I thought it was cute. I don't think I finished all of it. Pikmin and Stardew are always go-tos for you. I've never played any of the Pikmin games. You used fish fingers sparingly when you really needed money to upgrade something. Yeah, I made the mistake of like using fish fingers too much when I found out it was a thing. And then I was like, oh, all of the like challenge in the game is gone. Hopefully Sandyman is still there, because my pantry was actually full. And I have flowers to sell and stuff. I interest you in many fish and flowers. And may I take this flower and these oats? Did I invite people for a meal for tomorrow? I don't remember. I don't think I did. I need to do that. Wait, why does the moon look like that? Okay. I feel like I looked at the moon 2 days ago, and it did not look like it should be this phase of the moon today. I don't know. You wish the other stores were open in the evening like Sandyman is? Me too. How many days left in spring? I think 2. It is giving Crescent realness. Nothing wrong with that. It's just like, I feel like it was basically full 2 days ago. Plan a shared meal. Okay, we'll have Willow, Bosco, Daisy, and Neffy, maybe. Okay, the butterfly cups have been done. I need to make a salty stew. Stews. Do any use fish that would be salty fish? Well, bacon is salty. I could probably make this stew salty, but could I make it 4 stars and also salty is the question. That is gonna make that more likely to be sweet, but... Ah. Yes. Okay. We're not gonna add anything here. Go ahead and make that more smooth. We'll add some bacon grease. Add that. Yes. And we'll add this. Yes! Store and pantry. Do I know how to get higher quality forage stuff? Is it just random? I think it's just random, and I think the chance goes up the higher your foraging level is, potentially. I have the hiccups. Oh my goodness. Do I have room to plant stuff? I do. I should probably do that before bed. Lettuce, I'm pretty low on, so I should definitely do that. Oh, I always forget how big the rhubarb is. Oh, flower. Carrots in there. Those, I think... There we go. Yeah, I'm going to pick these up. I don't want those anymore. This... Oh. In there. Still haven't 100% figured out how it works with higher quality plants. Like, is it the number of things around it that gives it a boost that determines how likely it is to be a higher quality? I'm not really sure. That there, that. Beautiful. You usually just put flowers in yours and they like it. Yeah, the flowers tend to be pretty good about boosting the happiness of other plants. I'm just not sure if it's better to have multiple different types of flowers or if it doesn't matter which types of flowers you have there. I don't know. That's good, that's good. Actually, I think that flower is grown, but I'm not going to worry about that. You can go to the collections page and see the vegetables. You can see the vegetables that they like next to it too. Yeah, I know you can see which vegetables like which ones. It's just, I'm not sure if, like, I think what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure if the little happy face next to things is like, once you have it, that's it. Or if you have different things that increase the happiness. Like, is one happy buff the same as two happy buffs? Is it beneficial to add more things that would also give it a happy buff, or does that matter? This. Okay, I think I'm going to go home and go to sleep. You want to be able to control if you get a 2 or 3 star veggie. Yeah, I want higher quality things so I can keep making people higher quality meals. So I can get their friendship up faster. Hi, Steve. Hello. Coffee time. Okay. 1 day left in spring. Okay, so today and tomorrow, probably. Grab all of this stuff. Yes. Fill up those pockets. One smile is the same as planting something next to one of its 3 happy. Okay, I think I kind of know what you're saying. And I think that's mostly what I was asking. Yeah, it's just like one buff. It doesn't matter how many things you have that would theoretically give it that buff. Oh, okay. To that food away. Oh, that's not ready yet. I was like, why can't I pick it up? Maybe because it's not grown, girl. Maybe because it is not grown. Okay. How many flowers is too many flowers? I think we might be at that point. Pockets are full to bursting. Okay, let's go sell this stuff. Yep, into town. Would you take all of my things, please? That. Yes. 13,000 monies. Fabulous. Okay. Gotta track down Sandy Man. He's rich. I know. I actually am. Okay. Skip. You know, I think, listen. I apologize. I feel like, okay, here's the thing. I always intend to do the thing that I set out to do on stream. I feel like the past, well, not the past couple, but we've had a couple Tales of the Shire streams where I was like, yeah, we're gonna finish the season. Yeah, we're gonna finish the season. I think I'm gonna have to wrap up, actually. It's like, has to be like 90 degrees in this room. I need to make some food. I thought we would be able to get through. I really played myself a little bit because also when it said 6 days left, I didn't factor in the fact that it wasn't including the day that we were on. Not the cliffhanger. I know, I'm so evil. I'm sorry. But we might have to finish off the last couple days of this season the next time we play. I'll go back and change the title. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scam you all. Make false promises. But we did play many days. So I think we will actually just wrap up for now. Put away this chicken and this flour and these oats. We'll either be back tomorrow for the rest of the year, or tomorrow we'll play date everything. I do want to play date everything. It's just whether I feel like I'm going to be suitable for camera or not. Honestly. And how messy this room is. But thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for liking the stream if you have. I'm going to see if anybody else is playing anything. Not dual stream. Yeah, I'm gonna see if anybody else is playing anything. Maybe we can go hang out with somebody, but tomorrow I will be here. I know I still didn't post a schedule. You're not getting a schedule this week, I'm sorry, but something tomorrow, something fun. Dreamlight Valley on Wednesday, and then Friday member stream, probably creating my new D&D character and just chatting. I think that would be fun. We are going to go see the decorista who's doing Dreamlight Valley decorating, finishing a spacey build, and some kind of new contest. I don't know what that's about, but please pop by, share some love with the decorista, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye, everybody.